guest for Coconuts tonight is Malcolm Lindsay. Malcolm, you played for the club during the years
1970-72.
Now, with an accent like that, you're not from around here.
I'm from the north of Newcastle.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So whereabouts?
Ashington.
And that's in Northumberland?
Bobby Charlton's country.
It is. That's the famous
My
one.
grandparents lived 2 doors off.
Go on. Go on.
Yes.
So you grew up, you would have known of the
I
family?
was behind them, they're a little bit older than me.
Yeah.
And I'm 80. So you can tell how old Bobby is.
Yeah, he's the age. And his brother.
And Jack, but Jack's older than Bobby.
He is, that's
Yeah.
right. Former.
But they're still about.
Oh, they are, yeah. And still on TV enough.
Yeah, great, yeah.
Give us a clue when you started playing football. Did you start in school?
Oh, I started school, yeah, as a kid. Minor school, in fact.
Right.
In my-
So I'm guessing that everyone at that time played football, all the boys. That was the
Well,
game.
there wasn't much else to do then,
Yeah.
days.
Yeah,
You used to
understood.
carry your ball under your arm. And you chose the best side.
Well, whoever had the ball
Had the
controlled
best
game.
side, yeah.
Understand that. So did you play for your school? Did they have
I played for my
games and
school, I
that?
played for my county.
And how did it move on from there then?
I went to Newcastle as a youth and
Yeah.
got kicked out there, I was too small.
Yeah.
And then I went up to Aberdeen, Scotland.
Yep.
Then Berwick Rangers,
Back in England.
then Gateshead. And my
Gateshead.
coach at Gateshead was Laurie McNenemy.
All right. Moved to Southampton.
And the manager was Bobby Mitchell, who was ex-Newcastle United
That's got to be
and
good
Scotland.
training. That's got to be good training.
And the money ran up and I moved to Kings Lynn.
Yeah.
And I played 750 games for Kings Lynn,
Crikey, all right.
375 goals.
That's not bad. That's an average of about 1 and 2.
What Bill Leivers did, he bought the best Southern League players,
Yes.
like Bill Cassidy,
Yeah.
George Harris,
Yeah.
John McGinvey. They all came out of Southern League, but they were the best. He knew what he was doing. And the year I was here, we won the league. That's my photo on the shield.
Yeah.
We won the League Cup, and we won the Floodlit League. You can't do no better than that.
So you came to Cambridge United, as you said.
Yeah.
You came, and the date we have was the 28th of February 1970.
Yeah, at the back end of the season, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was the season Cambridge got into the league, of course.
That year, yeah, in the summer of that year.
So-
We won Germany on tour,
Yeah.
United were, when we got in.
Yeah. Can you remember some of the players in that team?
I remember them all, yeah.
Well, you mentioned.
Like Mel Slack.
Mhm.
I knew Mel when he played for Sunderland Reserves. Bill Cassidy, character. What a character.
I think we're going to talk about
Oh,
that later.
You'll never get a better character. Have Gun will travel, because he was, but that was Bill Cassidy.
Uh-huh.
Peter Leggett on the right wing, what a winger.
But it went from back to front, didn't it? Because Rodney Slack was.
Well, Rodney wasn't in the side when I first came.
Was he not?
No, Trevor Roberts was goalkeeper.
Okay.
Rodney was on the fringe,
Yeah.
and Trevor took over, and then Trevor died.
Yes.
He had cancer.
Yeah.
And then Rodney got in. And I think Rodney still lives in Newmarket Road,
He
doesn't he?
does. He's never moved more than
He's never
200 or
moved.
300
Well, I
yards
lived
from
2
the ground.
doors off him
Did you?
Yeah.
So
when I was here.
good. Because many players lived in the immediate
He
vicinity.
did. Bill Cassidy lived up the road. Terry lived in Elfrida. You can't tell anybody how to score
No,
goals.
no.
It's a natural instinct.
Alan and I have heard this before. We had a little goal scorer here, and I've forgotten his name.
Oh, Phil Hayes.
Phil
Phil Hayes, yeah.
Phil
Yeah.
Hayes.
He said, I don't know how the goalkeepers ever saved them, because I didn't know where the ball was going. You know, as you say,
Yeah,
instinct.
yeah, but it's an instinct.
Yeah.
You can't pass that on to anybody.
Mm.
Otherwise, I would have made my son.
Yeah.
But he was a left fullback.
Okay. I always ask this question, Ben knows it well enough, and that is, do you think there's a fundamental difference between defenders who have to be a little bit cautious and a little bit cagey, and attackers who are a bit Jack the Lad and take chances?
Well, then them days, everybody was a Jack the Lad, I think. Everybody liked to play. I can tell you a tale now because they're finished. But Thursday night, Bill Leivers used to let we have a pint in the pub at the top of the road, on the roundabout.
Yeah.
And we could have a couple of pints on a Thursday night. But by God, on a Friday, he ran it out with. But he would let we have a couple of pints.
Yep.
And it didn't interfere.
No.
But everybody was a chat there. It was a team game, and everybody got on together.
I'm thinking some the names you've mentioned, and if you throw in Brian Boggis,
Boggy. Well, Boggy was before me, but I knew Boggy because Boggy was still living in the city.
okay,
He was living up Newmarket Road.
yeah, I think he had a pub for a long
He had a
time
pub
as well.
and he moved to Yarmouth, I think. Or
Yeah,
Lowestoft.
Galston.
Didn't he?
Galston.
Yeah. He was at Wisbeach as well. Boggy.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Okay, so you came to the team in 1970, and this was a team that was striving to get into the Football League for the very first time in its history. So was that part of the motivation for coming, or was it?
Well, it was part of the motivation, but you had to be voted in them days.
Yes. Yeah.
And Bill Leivers, I've got to give Bill Leivers credit. He went out of his way to get this team into the Football League.
Yeah. Yeah.
He took girls, he took everything to London. Bill Leivers got this club in the Football League.
Mm.
He
And of
did,
course,
he
Bill had credibility as well, having
Oh,
played
played
for Man
Manchester City.
In fact, there's a famous game with Bert Troutman.
Yeah.
He's the one who saw Bert with a broken
With a
neck.
broken neck, yeah.
He had his arm around his
Yeah,
shoulder,
yeah,
taking
yeah.
him off the field. If you remember that. And so he was a man of stature within football.
Oh, definitely so.
And that obviously helped the club.
Yeah, Bill was Cambridge United through and through, and it didn't matter how you won.
Yeah.
We played in the Floodlit League then,
Uh-huh.
on a midweek.
Eastern
It
Professional
was for
Friday.
extra money.
Yep.
And Bill would turn out, and he would always say to Terry Eads, who was centre half, that's how you hit them.
Yeah. 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 He was a hard
He was a
man.
dirty bugger.
Do you remember Dudley Arliss, who used to supply the money really with the
Dudley, yeah,
with
yeah.
The lottery and the
lottery
tickets.
and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Curly Smart.
Yes.
Curly
You know
Smart,
Curly? He
yeah.
was a Jack the lad.
Yeah,
But
So-
you had
so
the
was
rubber man. The tyre man was chairman.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Bloke with the post office at the top of Newmarket Road was on the board.
Uh-huh.
yeah. So it was all good and
Ah,
lovely.
they were good. It was a good football club.
Yeah,
Now, before you came here, Malcolm, you actually played against United on some
Oh,
occasions.
and I was scored.
I'm told there was one very famous incident with a penalty which you managed to score after being headbutted by the goalkeeper.
By the goalkeeper,
So
yeah.
what was that story?
Well, it was just I went into the box. And it didn't look like scoring. The goalkeeper just headbutted us. Of course, I went down. Oh, penalty, and I blasted it in.
And that was Keith Barker.
Keith Barker.
Absolutely.
Because Keith came to King's Lynn.
That's right. Later played with you.
Keith.
You're a minister. That must have been an
But
interesting
I
conversation.
think Keith was at Ipswich as a boy.
Absolutely. So you took that penalty. So I'm sure the crowd must have been really on your side.
Well, but Cambridge United versus King's Lynn
Yeah.
was a local derby.
Yeah.
Cambridge City was another one. And as I say, my first game for Cambridge United was on a Tuesday or Wednesday night against Cambridge City in the Camps Cup.
Uh-huh.
And I got two that night.
Now Bill Leivers came searching for you. Bill Leivers obviously had seen you.
He saw us play against him.
Yeah.
He knew what he wanted. He bought the best of the Southern League. I'm not being big-headed, but that's what he did. He bought the best. I scored goals.
Yeah.
people like Tony Butcher. Were you here?
Tony Butcher, I did.
Yeah.
Tony. No, I took Tony's place.
Yeah, that's he
Tony
left
had
and you
gone.
took his place. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now he paid a fortune for you. Can you
Oh,
see-
750 quid.
Well, every
Well,
bit worth
every penny
pound.
was worth every penny. I got £1,000 signing on fee. I got more than what they paid for us.
And that was a lot of money.
That was, I went out and bought a brand new car for about 350.
I bet you did. I bet you did. And as you say, you paid against Cambridge
I had a
City,
clubhouse.
lovely.
They give us a clubhouse,
Uh-huh.
Newmarket Road.
So I've got to ask you about Bill Leivers. You say he was a real character. He was a hero of mine when I used to come up as a young whippersnapper.
Yeah. Oh, Bill Leivers wanted to win all the time.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
matter how
Yeah.
or where, he wanted to win. And that's how he set his sides up. Yeah. He wasn't. I went. Where did I go? Crew Alexander.
You
I
scored
got the
there.
winning goal,
Yeah.
and he dropped us on the Wednesday night. He dropped us on the Wednesday night because he wanted to play defensively. And I got my first league goal at Crew
Yeah.
Alexander.
You did.
I had dived and headed it in.
Yeah.
And he dropped us. I think I got two that day, and he dropped us.
Malcolm, sorry to cut you short. tell the people what we were just talking about off camera about how Bill's training regime was and how he used to join in with the lads in training and actually teach the defenders how to tackle. Tell them about the five-a-side story.
A five-a-side story. We used to go down to one of the gyms in the city centre. The college used to let me know, and it was 4 walls. There was no windows in it. I'll never forget it. And little Jimmy Thompson, who played right full back.
Jimmy Thompson, yeah.
Jimmy went past him one day, and next time he went past him, hit him up against the wall, flattened him. And Jimmy just went, and that Bill says to the Terry's, "That's how you do it."
And that's the manager.
Yeah, but he could have been out for bloody weeks.
Absolutely.
But I remember all those players like Johnny Saunders.
No, that's
Scobie,
before my time.
Was it Scobie Saunders?
I'll tell you the team. There was Trevor Robertson goals, Jimmy Thompson, and one of the biggest characters you ever had. No, Colin Meldrum.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the other left full back was Brian
Grant.
Granty. No, there he one character, one Scotsman.
Was Jerry Baker in with you?
No, Jerry.
He went to City, didn't he?
He went to City.
Let's think about the players you played with up front. Now you mentioned Bill
Cassidy.
Was he?
You had Peter Leggett.
Yep.
Where was the inside right?
How about George Harris?
That was me, Cass, McGinvin. Who was inside right? John. Oh, great player. Not Gregson.
John Gregson.
John Gregson.
John Gregson.
What
yeah.
a good player. What a good player. Slacky left right off. Terry Eads. Knocker Hardy.
Robin Hardy. Yeah.
Robin Hardy. And then Robin went in the push Meldrum forward and brought Granty in. And Thompson and Meldrum were the first fullbacks. And Robertson goals.
Yeah.
Sadly, Robin's he's got dementia now.
Is he?
He's not a well man at all. We do keep in contact.
Yeah.
As we do, it's fantastic. But you settled down in the team really quickly. Obviously, it was a team which you fitted into.
I wanted to play football, and they were a good side. Yeah, good players make a decent player good. I'll not say I was a good player. I was a very good player. I scored goals. That's the thing.
You did. Let's lead on to that. In your 23 games in your first season, you kept up your reputation 1 and 2.
Why? Yeah,
You scored 11.
I'll tell you a tale. We played Margate here. We played Chelsea the next day.
Yeah.
We played Margate here on the Friday night and beat them 4-2.
Yes.
And that won with the league really. Bill Leivers, when he signed me, I had 18 games to go. And he says, if you score a goal a game, I'll give you another £500. I had 17 goals going into the last game, and we got a penalty. And I said to George Harris, I'm having that. And Leivers said, fucking lot.
George Harris took it, didn't he?
Yeah, George Harris took it. And I said to Harris, you just cost me 500 quid.
So that was your first season, 11 goals from 23 appearances, and you won the Southern League again.
Yeah, I won the Southern League Cup and Eastern Professional League.
So following it through, you went on the pre-season tour, or the post-season tour
to
of Germany.
Yeah.
And while you were out there, or when you were on your way back, when did you find out that you'd been elected to the Football League?
On the Saturday morning, we had a game against Bonner FC.
Okay.
And the phone call came through to say we got in the Football League. When nobody wanted to play football.
No.
They just wanted to go on the piss.
Can you remember who you played in your first Football League game ever? Because I've got it written down here.
Ever? Oh, Christ.
It was...
I thought it was the Gateshead, I think.
It was Saturday the 15th of August 1970, and it was... Lincoln.
Lincoln, yeah.
Yep.
Because I came out in non-league football.
Yeah.
But I was at Gateshead when Gateshead was in the Football League as a laddie. I never played in the first team. But when I went to Gateshead, they were non-league. And they played like Sunderland Reserves, Middlesbrough. It was good, North Regional League. And I was a right winger then.
Okay.
And that's Laurie McNenemy was coach.
That was in their old ground, wasn't it?
That's the old Redheugh Park.
Yeah, not the one that they got.
No, that's the running track. It was Redheugh Park.
Yeah.
It's quite a coincidence because obviously it was Gateshead that we remember playing when Cambridge got back into the Football League in 14-15.
Yeah, well, Gateshead got voted out.
Yeah.
And then I think there was another northern side got voted out as well.
For us, it was Bradford.
Bradford Park Avenue,
Yeah.
yeah.
Apparently, they were perennial last finishers.
I think the idea was to get the teams furthest away, Workington and Gateshead, get them out of the league because of the travelling.
Yeah, quite possibly, yeah.
But it was 2 leagues then, wasn't it? It was
Yeah,
north and south.
Yeah. So as the 70-71 season went on, you gradually found yourself playing more reserve football, I think.
Yeah, well, what happened? Bill started to rip the side to pieces.
Right.
Said we weren't good enough for, we're good Southern League players, but not good enough for the league. And then he started fetch one at a time. He got rid of it. Not how hard he went. He just, I understood, you know.
Yeah. Who did you like playing with up front?
Bill Cassidy.
Bill Cassidy.
Right.
What was special about Bill? Because we hear good things about Bill.
Bill was a gentleman's man.
Right.
And he helped you.
Yeah.
He really, you know, he was a good player,
Yeah.
good character, everything.
Yeah.
I think he could have been played at a higher standard of football, Bill. But he was a Jack the lad.
He liked his drink, didn't he?
Oh, not much. Paul did then.
Yeah. I'm told it was training, then across to the pub across the road.
No, never. Do you know where we used to go?
Go on.
We used to go to beside the Grafton Centre. There was a little cafe and we used to go in there and have tea. Never had a drink.
Oh.
After training, we never, no, crikey.
No, it's okay. It must have been before that. It must have been.
Leivers would have gone bloody bananas if he had thought we were drinking.
Yeah.
Peter Leggett was always known of as the non-league George Best.
Leggy,
Yeah.
hell of it. He should have played at a higher standard. He could dribble. The only fault is he beat us sometimes.
Yeah.
Can I take you back a little bit? Now, you worked did you work in a colliery before?
I worked in the pit. I'm a fitter by trade.
Right.
I served my time, and when I was 21, I got straight out.
Uh-huh. And I guess football was a...
I played for Ashington then, and then what they call the North Eastern League, when in Midland League, when Peterborough was in it.
Right, now, 1962, you got married.
I got married, yeah. Bless her.
A local girl, I'm told.
Yeah, she was a local girl, local for me. She was great. She kept me in the straight and narrow.
Tell me what you did in the afternoon, and not the obvious. What happened in the... I'm told you took them all.
When I played football?
I'm told you took them all to a football game that afternoon.
No, in the afternoon, right. I love my garden. I love gardening. I hate to see an untidy garden. So I did a lot of gardening.
So is it actually true that after the ceremony and after the reception...
Oh, she went to football. Ashington were playing Workington reserves.
She sounds just a girl for you.
She was cracker. She went to the reception and I went to Aberdeen on trial.
Okay.
And they paid for a fortnight's trial at Aberdeen. Aberdeen played for me honeymoon.
No, that is good. That is good.
It was tremendous. And the night we played Chelsea here, the lad that played up front for them was at Aberdeen then.
Fantastic. I'll tell you what, Malcolm, we are getting to the stage. Believe it or not, that's about 25 minutes. And
That's
I
ideal.
I think I said to you before we start, it whizzes past. Because such a...
From here, though.
Have you guys got...
Yeah, but from here, where did you go? Was it Kings Lynn?
No, with the Boston United, with Jim Smith.
Boston.
With Jim Smith.
Oh, yeah. Ah, Boston.
And then they couldn't get us a house and I had kids.
Yeah.
So I went back to Kings Lynn and started scoring goals again.
Yeah.
And as I say, I played 750 games for them.
Yeah.
And it's unbelievable. It's hard to get for me to get a ticket to watch Kings Lynn play.
Is that right?
I phone a mate of mine and he leaves his one on the gate.
Right. We've got one question to ask you before you leave, and that's, would you be happy if we were to offer you membership of the Cambridge United Former Players Association?
Yeah, sure, I'll be
And
okay.
we would be delighted if
Fine,
you
yeah, no
would join.
problem. No
Because half the names you've mentioned...
Yeah,
already.
cracky, yeah. They all... We had a good set of lads.
Yeah.
There wasn't any that's... Dennis Walker was a little bit believers.
I'll tell Bill.
Yeah, you want to. Because he never got wrong. We always got wrong.
Listen, what I can say is...
That's
Malcolm, it's
great.
been a great
That's
pleasure.
I'm
Thank you
pleased
very
I did
much.
it. That's been
brilliant.
tremendous.
I'm pleased you did it.
I've lived
That
the,
brought,
I've lived the past.
Superb.
that brought back memories for
That's
me.
brought the
Can I
memories
just
back
take a
to me.
picture of your head and shoulders? There?
Thanks a lot. It's been great.